What's up guys, it's your boy Official back here with another video, and today I say we because we, Camp and Fish Outdoors here, and me are floating the river out by my property, and we're going to be trying to catch some trout. There's some really good sections of the river through here and some really good spots. We woke up at like 6:30 this morning, or I woke up at 6:45, and we're gonna be throwing worms. We're gonna see if we can get some on camera for you guys. All right guys, so we got a simple Carolina rig that is my go-to when trout fishing. We always use this. It's really simple for you people who don't know how to fish really. There's a sliding weight, a swivel, a bit of leader, and then a hook, which my hook's a little on the big side, but the worm, you just thread it through the head right here. Oh, it just shit all over me, guys. All right, so now you got to thread it up like that. And that's a little janky, but it'll work. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. Yeah, stuck my hands in the water to wash off all the wormy dirt, and my hands are probably going to get hypothermia. So cast number one, we just barely missed the tree. We're going to keep that there for a while and give you an update if we get bit. Shouldn't take long if fish are in here. We're getting a bite, guys. We were just talking about potentially leaving. Oh, he's on there. Ooh, not a bad one. He was taking drag for a second there. Why is he just skipping across the water like that? Little chunky guy got it right in the front of his mouth. You always like to see that. So that was maybe 5 minutes in. We already got a nice little, I mean, he looks like a wild trout, right? Or is that cut? That might be cut. So we're not skunked. So far, that's one for me in this 1v1 and goose egg for Kobe. Goodbye, buddy. We're gonna take that next cast after we hooked up with that fish. Kobe was getting bites. We were starting to think that we weren't gonna catch anything, but sometimes it just takes a few minutes. So hey, you know, that's one fish on the board, not a terrible fish. We'll see if we can get some more before we move down in spots. I'm thinking we will. We're both getting bites, guys. Let's see if we'll double up or if we're both gonna miss. I think I'm gonna go for it. Yep, he's on there. He doesn't feel small now, he did at first. Oh, he spit the hook. I lost him. Darn, I could have taken a 2-0 lead, but for now, a 1-0 lead is decent. Put it right back in that spot, should get a fish in about a minute. We'll see you guys in 60 seconds, fingers crossed. All right guys, we just had a gnarly bite. I think he might still be on there. I'm gonna go for it. I think he's off. Yeah, you just gotta let them eat it for a little bit. They're kind of finicky right now. It's still May. That took a little longer than 60 seconds, so I guess I did lie a little bit. I literally just said there's no point in putting the pole in a pole holder 10 seconds after I put it in the pole holder because I get bit so fast, and then I get a freaking awesome bite right before I started recording. He might still be on there. Oh yeah, he's definitely still on there. Just kidding, he came off. Oh, that's a fish. Non-stop action for me right now. I don't know what's going on with Kobe. You have anything to say?
No.
Okay, that's good talk. I just shut the camera off and literally I keep missing fish. I would have like 6 fish by now. These fish bite it so quickly and then they leave. It's like so hard to get a good hook set on them, you know? But I have no doubt we'll catch more fish. Oh, I was just gonna say, we're trying to drift this and see if we can get a bite, and I just had a pretty good bite. Not sure if there's still anything left. Oh, there he is. I felt like a decent fish. Come on, come on. No, you want it. That was a big one. No, I'm pretty sure that might have been a steelhead or something. I don't know. All right, so it's been a couple minutes since we hooked that decent fish, but the river is still freezing as normal and my hands are freezing. I can barely move them, so I'm trying to put a piece of worm on right now. But we moved down to a new spot. We're gonna give that a try for a while. So we literally just casted it out and not even 5 seconds. It didn't even touch the ground. There's no way I'm getting a fish. Looks like a dink, but I mean, he's aggressive. He wants it. It'd be so funny if I just set the hook like I'm salmon fishing right now. Oh, he's on. Oh, he feels bigger now. Fish number 2, baby. Hopefully he didn't swallow it because, ooh, that's bigger than the last one. Look at that pretty guy right here. They're all fat through here, I swear. Whoa, calm down, buddy. I mean, it's kind of deep, but I think I can get it out with pliers. Oh yeah, you have those same pliers. I have those pliers with me. I haven't unboxed them yet. Hopefully we don't kill this red side little guy if he stops flopping. Well, he actually swam off pretty fast, so I don't think he's dead, but a piece of his mouth did kind of fall off, so rip to Buddy and his gills. Thanks for Kobe for the assist, but that still doesn't count as a fish for him, so. All right, guys, it's been like 5 minutes. We hooked that fish, or we caught that fish, and then My line got tangled up, so I had to retie. And since my hands are cold, it took me forever. But we literally casted that out, put it in the pole holder, and either like instantly or 2 seconds later, we were getting bit. So that's how you know you're in the juice spot. Oh, see, look at that. It's like after a while, we're moving spots again. So my total for each spot so far is 1. Back there, I had a lot more bites. However, we're gonna start drifting now, down farther. And almost kill me. Well, if I fall over, you'll need one less.
I got it.
One. Yeah, not exactly the day we expected as far as weather. It said it was gonna be a bit sunnier than this, and we still have tons of time left in the day because it's what, 8:30 right now, if I had to guess. But it's still pretty. There's a mansion down there that we're coming up against that's near our property. We don't have actually, if you guys saw my logging video, we don't have any actual house or anything on our property. We just have our trailer, which we use as a second home. So we camp up here a lot in the summers, and we get a lot of use out of that thing. That was a perfect cast. All right, we moved down to what should be a pretty good spot, and I had cast it out, and like in 10 seconds I had gotten a bite. Kind of disappeared, so I'm not sure if he's on there anymore, but Kobe is still fishless, and I'm only at 2, so yeah, Kobe has 12 minus the 12 part. But yeah, we weren't as productive as we thought, but we still got a long ways to go. There's several good stretches throughout here and spots. So we're gonna make something happen here. Fingers crossed anyway. I'm not gonna jinx it. Oh yeah, that's one of the best spots to cast where I just casted. So apparently I'm getting a bite right now. We were talking about something and Kobe told me my pole was getting hit, so we're gonna see if he's still there. Unfortunately, they just bite it and run away. I guess trout here are still skittish. So I think we've been here for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. Haven't really caught that. Oh yeah, let's go, let's go. I gotta start talking about some random stuff and then fish come all along. I'm not gonna miss this fish. I do not wanna miss this guy. We'll just jump behind us. All right, should I go for it? All right, guys, we changed spots. We moved down a ways, and I had casted it, and there was like 3 big fish following the worm. We're gonna cast it out and see if we see them. I mean, the water's not even super easy to see through right now because it's not really sunny, but you can see those fish easily. Did you see that one in the front or the back? One of those was big. We haven't had any action in a long time, but we're trying. We still got several more areas down here to hit. This whole area is usually pretty good. My line's moving. I think I have one. Oh, dude, one just shined right by my weight. There's a bird down there that just grabbed a fish, so he's having more luck than us. All right, I think we might potentially have a biting fish here. Yep, he's on. Ooh, this feels good. Not really, he's a little guy. Somehow hooked him on the outside of the mouth. Look at that. It's not even in his mouth whatsoever. There he goes. That one was safely released. We don't know about the last one. All right, guys, first cast after that fish. That was the first fish we probably had in like an hour at least. I think we've had bites here and there, but not too great, but I guess 3 fish isn't terrible. Didn't have that out there super long before I got bit, so if we still had an anchor, which by the way, we lost our anchor, so now we're drifting. But yeah, I didn't film that part because no one saw it coming. But the anchor rope broke off because it was kind of weak, so now we're just drifting. But if we weren't drifting right now, we'd be catching a lot more fish, I think. So Kobe finally hooked up on a fish. If he lands it, it will be 1 to 3. Well, it looks like he has a decent fish. Maybe his pole's just really small. Ooh. Might be the biggest one of the day.
Biggest one of the day.
That is definitely the biggest fish of the day. Pretty good fish if you ask me for this area of the river. Good job, Kobe. You're on the board. Yeah. We're trying to get off bottom here, find a deeper spot, but basically what we were doing was we switched tactics. We started trolling a worm and Kobe got that one. And since then we haven't got anything besides this leaf. All right, guys, I think we're hooked up. I just lost him. He was biting it a lot, so we just started trolling again, and Kobe's getting bit. Now neither one of us are. Kobe just caught his number 2. Well, it's 3-2.
Oh, you have 3?
Yeah, I have a slight lead over Kobe, just a 1-fish lead now. That could change at any moment. And he just dropped a fish again. There he goes. All right, so I was snagged and I reeled it up, and apparently there's a fish on there. And it felt decent at first. Bro, he's swimming all the way that way. Dude, I was snagged hella and I pulled up and I was like, wait, why is it still coming down? Oh, that's a fish, baby. That's a fat boy too. Look at that. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Should be number 4 for me. Bro, calm down. There he goes. Let's freaking go. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go down there, like, comment, and subscribe as usual to get our videos out there so we can live out our dream and become monetized someday in the future, because unlike other people, I have the means to do it, and I feel like if I continue to work at this, I think that's something that I can do. So with your guys' help, keep getting me towards that goal. We're trying to get to 100 subs by the end of summer. We're already almost halfway there. So keep up the support, guys. Like, honestly, it means a lot. Just, you know, even 1 view, 1 like, you might not think that it does a lot, but it does help push my videos out there and get that to other people. So thank you. This was just a short little video. Not terribly short, but we only floated for a couple hours. This was the first float of the year, first float of 2021. So me and my cousin decided to do a 1v1 and drift it in the drift boat. Over and all, we didn't do as well as I expected to do, because I know places up there, what you guys will see in future videos, that you catch trout virtually every cast. You know, you can catch a trout in just like 10 seconds. It's crazy. But, you know, for the most part, we did pretty well. We lost a lot of fish, but that's typical early on in the season because these fish are pretty finicky and they don't really know what they're doing. So a lot of times they don't fully commit to the bite. But as summer goes on and you guys see my future vids that I've already got recorded and the ones that I've edited, you guys will see all the cool adventures that I'm going on. And believe me when I say that these videos are like, the videos I will be showing in probably August and September are going to top these, I think. And also into the fall, I think we'll have some good content too. So make sure to keep sticking around, keep supporting. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.